Have you ever had a favorite level in a game? Gamers everywhere will have a favorite level in games. Me, I love replaying games and do have favorite levels, but one game I want to focus on the most is Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes, I'm returning to this underrated game, and I'm going to choose 10 of my favorite levels. Now this is all opinion based. Disagree with my choices? I'm okay with that, but I ask for you to respect my choices. Now with that said, here's Chief Shadow 1750's top 10 Shadow the Hedgehog levels.
Number 10.
Promise time. Time to go and fulfill this promise.
What better way to start off a list on levels than the very first level of the game? Westopolis is designed under heavy bombardment from orbital lasers as Shadow fights his way through the streets. Half-destroyed roads, buildings, and burning car wreckage littered this stage, and some buildings can even be seen toppling over during the stage. Now the missions here are pretty basic, which is why this is at the bottom. The hero mission with Sonic wants you to kill a number of black aliens, but the dark mission with Doom's Eye wants you to kill the gun soldiers that also appear in the level, or you can just go for the Chaos Emerald. There are some metal bridge-like structures that can be knocked down by lasers that can provide alternative routes through the level. Also, the level has a very catchy tune. So Westopolis is a good level, with basic level design and missions that will get you to understand the game very well.
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight.
Number 9.
Now, I know what I have to do.
Pure Evil's 6th stage. Gun Fortress is one of the trickiest levels to me. Shadow can choose to destroy the mother computer to put an end to the human defense or help Rouge get the Chaos Emerald. The level is designed as extremely long curving corridors are to be found throughout, interspersed with occasional larger circular rooms and large underground caverns, which are bordered by bottomless pits, where the mother computers can be found. The main distinguishing feature of the fortress, however, is its wave of gun mechas, which is great for ammo and Chaos Blast. While foot soldiers are present in Vehicle Depot at the very start of the level, the bipedal mechs soon take over the defense for the last human stronghold. Fighting in this level takes Shadows gradually downward as he delves further and further towards the core of the base. Some of the large rooms require you to destroy all enemies in the vicinity in order to unlock grab rail machines that take Shadow to an upper exit. Use the fixed turret to take out the high up enemies is necessary. A curious and unique feature, if taking the Doom's Eye's dark route, comes when approaching the mother computer cavern. The view switches from a third-person perspective behind Shadow to the security camera feed of the corridor in question. This is indeed one of the most challenging levels.
Number 8.
The doctor has got to know something.
I like digital levels, and Shadow the Hedgehog has good digital levels. My personal favorite is Mad Matrix. The level takes place in Eggman's mainframe, rather than Gun. As a result, Egg pawns guarded rather than the Gun beetle. The layout of the stage is color-coded in 4 distinct areas. The level's missions consist of helping Espio activate 4 terminals, or Shadow can escape the realm, or activate bombs to destroy the whole realm. The level was also confusing that someone made a map to understand the paths of the main area.
This guy is unfucking believable.
But all that aside, Mad Matrix is a fun and challenging level, but confusing as hell.
Number 7.
There's definitely something going on out there. Now it's up to me to find out what they're up to.
If Shadow went for the Chaos Emerald himself and defeat the normal mission, then you get Glyphic Canyon. It takes place at an ancient ruin site set in the sides of a yawning chasm. Like Westopolis, the hero mission with Knuckles consists of eliminating black arms that plague the canyon. The normal mission is just finding the Chaos Emerald in the level, or help Doom's Eye activate the temple jewels. Because of the age of this place, which is over 2,000 years according to Black Doom, many parts of the structures are weak and pillars will fall around, which can be knocked over by Shadow, as well as the many smaller pillars, rocks, and walls which can be broken with a punch from Shadow or Knuckles. The stage is also covered with sand, as well as the numerous active tornadoes.
Help! We're being sucked in!
I like this level as it gives challenge in platforming. No further comment.
Their oppression cannot go unopposed.
Number 6.
A level high in the skies, Air Fleet is what you expect. Shadow follows the President's escape pod into one of Gun's battleships. Shadow can help Tails protect the President from the Black Arms, or Shadow can choose to find the Chaos Emerald, or help Doom's Eye take down the President's escape pod. This is actually another tricky level when doing the Hero or Dark mission. Similar to another level, the challenge is focused on platforming more than speed. The escape pod is on a monorail track that can change paths by Shadow activating a switch that sends the pod into dangerous arm-controlled regions of the ship, but it is generally up to the Hedgehog himself to deal with the massive damage to the vehicle. The Hero mission, on the other hand, is very simple. Just watch your footing. Enough said.
Number 5.
That's right. This will remind you what the humans did to you. Never forget that horrifying image.
Yes, you cannot have a Shadow game without having to take a trip to the past. Taking place in a flashback, the Doom is one of 2 flashback levels in the game. It takes place during the infamous Ark raid by Gun that later scarred Shadow. The level is notorious for being a labyrinth and time-consuming. Both Hero and Dark missions require Shadow to search out secret passages in similar-looking corridors that hunt down the last injured researcher or gun troops. Be prepared to make heavy use of the Save Point's teleportation facility to backtrack through the stage and reinvestigate different routes. Like I said, the Hero mission with Maria is to find and save the researchers by using a heal unit. Shadow can also escape from the gun raid with Maria by getting to the goal ring, or Shadow can follow Doom's Eye's orders and kill the gun soldiers and protect the Ark. It's a confusing level to begin with, but with practice and tries, this level should be a breeze.
I will protect the people of the Ark.
Number 4.
The final level of the game. The Last Way is, and along with the final story, can be unlocked by completing all 10 endings. It turns out that Black Doom has installed the Black Comet on the surface of the planet, and released a paralyzing nerve gas that incapacitates the heroes. Shadow, on the other hand, conjures up reserve of willpower, or perhaps a Black Arm-derived resistance, to overcome the effects and pursue the alien overlord. This level is similar to Final Haunt and Black Comet, but the difference is that Shadow has to race through the Black Comet in pursuit of Black Doom, determined to defeat the alien overlord before he prepares for the final conquest of Sonic's world. This level cannot be passed unless you use Chaos Control, which is not a problem as there are infinite enemies present in the area. The Last Way is the only stage that has no companion characters and contains only one mission, and is one of 2 levels that a rank is not awarded for. So this was one of the better final levels I've played.
Number 3.
I can feel them. They're everywhere.
The Pure Heroes 6th stage. Final Haunt is my favorite out of all of them. It takes place at the center of the infamous Black Comet, and it's crawled with black arms, and no gun soldiers, so don't expect to use Chaos Blast much. The 2 missions in this one are helping Sonic to find Black Doom, or help Black Doom activate the defense switches. Final Haunt has a color scheme that ranges from red, the shades of purple with some blue here and there, many bridges, pitch and narrow passages, and dark spin dash trails that are scattered throughout the level, which may help or hinder movement around the stage. Being the comic surface, Final Haunt's large gaping pits are covered by a thin layer of purple smoke that seems to envelope the entire level. Other features are shield generators that turn on both outer shields and to block paths on the surface, and inner ones to guard the core, which helps the dark mission. In the end, Final Haunt is a great level with a fair challenge.
So we meet at last, Black Doom. You're the one responsible for all this villainy.
Number 2.
I'll be there, Maria. I swear. Whatever it takes, I'll take care of the Ark and the Professor.
Lost Impact is absolutely one of my all-time favorite levels in Shadow the Hedgehog. But why is it number 2, though? Like the Doom, the level is a flashback level, where Shadow has a memory where Maria begs him to save the Ark. It takes place in the Ark, obviously, where Shadow has one of 2 choices of missions. Get to the Professor's lab by getting to the goal ring and hope to find if he's safe, or help Maria take down the artificial chaos. This level is focused more on platforming and shooting than speed, but when doing the hero missions, the level can be very confusing. It also introduces the gun lift, which is mandatory to go through this level. Out of all the tunes in the game, this one is the most charming of them all, and it's one of my all-time favorites. And one last thing, I still think that Sega designed Maria from Alice in Wonderland. So overall, this level can be confusing, but very enjoyable and challenging. But what level can beat that?
As I promised you, Maria, I will protect the Professor and the Ark.
Number 1.
Let me give you a hint.
In this blue sky, staring at it from afar. Have I seen it before?
If you don't know, then my all-time favorite level from Shadow the Hedgehog is Sky Troops. Just think of Glyphic Canyon, but with the temple be high in the sky. I thought that the missions in this one were very fun. Shadow can choose to help the Black Arms destroy Eggman's battleships using a fixed position cannon scattered about the ruined ships, get to the Doctor's flagship, or help Eggman destroy the 5 temple jewels which were activated if you complete the Dark mission in Glyphic Canyon. This is the only time Eggman serves as a hero character, mainly because of Doom's Eye being the Dark mission character. The level shows a great combination of speed and platforming. The main vehicle is a jumping mech by gun that speaks for itself. The level has also one of the best tracks in the game. With a good sense of speed and platforming, good design, great track and challenge, and great missions, Sky Troops is more than enough to be ranked as my favorite Shadow the Hedgehog level. So this is Chief Shadow 1750 saying see you next time.